Oh, here we are. Welcome back to Sunrise. We are here with our girl TK, as always, for this segment, Headlines. And we head over to TK for headlines.
Hi, TK.
Hello there.
Hi, TK.
We always say that like we haven't seen each other.
I love that for
All
me.
week.
I really appreciate that. Well, headline number one, CVM had a fire drill.
Yes.
I'm glad it was a drill.
Yes, thank God.
Thankfully.
Absolutely.
Thankfully. So,
Yes.
you know, instead of being here on set preparing and all these things, we were in the streets. Oh my God.
Similar check for your eye today.
This is probably 6 o'clock when we should have been on air.
Yes.
We were...
Oh, there's TK again. The show must go on.
The show
man.
must go on. This
show
is
must
how
go on.
committed we are to being on here for
I love
Sunrise.
this. I love this. I love this. You know, that's the thing about like anything like this. Like once you come together,
Yes. Things
anything
happen.
can be better. You know.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
it's real
awesome.
life that's
I
happening.
mean, something new happens every day here.
Okay, so I won't tell you a lie. When I heard the bell, I literally was transported back to school.
Yeah?
Yeah, literally. I was like, my first thought was not this is a fire drill. My first thought was what's class is this?
No.
Or it's lunchtime.
Yeah.
But you know what's amazing is how quickly the team responded.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
fire brigade, they came, they're
yeah.
doing their checks. They're doing their checks right now
Yeah.
as we are on air. So
Yeah.
big up to the fire department.
Agreed.
That's good.
Agreed. Love that.
So it's not true that these services don't happen in the way, in speed and record time. They're
Yeah,
here.
they were really quick, really quick.
It was true for us that they came.
Yeah,
That's
very
good.
quickly.
Yeah.
So good morning to all the everyone working in a fire department across the island.
Yes.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you. All right, so
Absolutely.
let's jump into the headlines
Yeah.
now.
Yes, the headlines.
The external headlines
Yes.
instead of the internal ones. So EOJ says 2.1 million ballots printed for local government elections. So the Electoral Office of Jamaica, the EOJ, says it has completed printing ballots ahead of next week's local government election. Director of Elections Glasspool Brown, in a recent interview, he confirmed that the 2.1 million ballots have been printed, and he's satisfied with the other preparations ahead of Thursday's voting by special groups, including members of the security forces and election day workers. More than 40,000 people are eligible to vote on Thursday, and those special groups will vote ahead of the general population who will cast their ballots on Monday, February 26th.
Awesome.
So preparations are being put in place. They sound like they're very satisfied
Yeah.
Yes,
with the
and-
progress of it, and it sounds like everything should go smoothly.
Yeah.
On
Yes.
the admin side, so it's just up to us now to go out and vote, you know, be orderly,
Yes.
conduct ourselves, follow all the instructions that we're
Yes.
given, and everything should be smooth.
Yes, and of
Yes,
course
indeed.
there's
I'm speaking it, Tammy. I don't like the
She's like,
worry in your eyes.
and everything should be smooth.
Everything
We're
should be
hoping
smooth.
that it will be smooth on the ground, smooth for all the officers, all the personnel, all the persons, people who are responsible for ensuring that these votes are casted and it's done, that people will gather and they will come from their various homes and they will go to and fro safely. I'm happy. I'm looking forward to that. So I'm happy that they're ready. So the people are ready to vote.
And there are a lot of people who have donated their time, are
Yes,
giving
yes,
up themselves to volunteer to help the
yes,
process go
yes,
smoothly.
yes,
So for
yes.
everybody who is
Yeah.
going to
Good
be
point,
out there on the
TK.
day,
Yeah.
you know, you've given of yourself for your
Yes, yes,
country to
yes.
help this to happen. You know, also kudos to you.
And it's not a holiday, you know. Some people say, oh, it's a holiday.
No, go
You
to
have
work.
3 hours, 2 hours. Yes,
Go to work.
Yes.
It's not a holiday, but you should be given time
Yes.
to go and
Yes,
vote,
yes.
and then you go back to the people. Then
Yes,
work.
work.
But let's talk about the next headline. 2 Westmoreland teen girls missing. We got this from the Jamaica Observer. So 2 Westmoreland families are now appealing to the public for help following the disappearance of their daughters, 14-year-old Rachel Lawrence and 13-year-old Ciara Samuels, who are both students of Frome Technical High School. So the 2 teenagers, who are said to be best friends, have reportedly been missing since Monday. They were last seen after classes were dismissed. Ciara's mother, Maxine Drummond, fears that her daughter's disappearance could be as a result of a warning she gave her Monday morning after receiving low grades on her school report and displaying poor behavior in classes. So she confirmed that this would not be the first time the teen has gone missing, as she ran away last January and was found wandering in downtown Kingston soon after. So meanwhile, Rachel's parents are struggling to cope over their daughter's disappearance, which has sent shockwaves across their community, as you can imagine. So anyone with information is being asked, please, please, please contact the Little London Police at 876-955-7449 or the 119 police emergency number or the nearest police station that you have access to. And let's help to get these girls home.
Absolutely.
You know, the best part of this news is to hear the reason or the suspicion that the mother, she's thinking that because of something that she said to her because of low grades and that it happened before. Because, why I'm saying is the best part, because usually when we hear, I wouldn't say usually, but of course we've heard news like this before, and the result of it is usually not something that we want to talk about on here. So I'm hoping, Rachel, wherever you are, if you see Rachel, the number is on air. Is 955-7449?
Don't with that. I don't with that.
There it is.
Or the nearest police station.
955-7449. I got it.
Yeah. And it's both girls. So
It's both girls, yeah,
and
man.
what's
That's the
interesting
thing.
though is that they were found, well, she was found the last time in downtown
Kingston from Westmoreland.
That's far, far
So,
away.
so
yes.
everybody across the entire island,
Yeah.
look out. There are their photographs on screen
Yes.
now. Look out and see if we can help to,
Yes.
get this family back home.
Absolutely. It's just devastating and scary, and you don't really know what the reason, the cause is. As a parent, it makes you feel so
Fearful. Anxious.
Also, we have to really constantly be thinking about how we're saying what we're saying to our children.
Yes, yes.
It's not an easy job to guide our children into the way that we want them to be, just as it's not easy to be a teen and hear what we have to hear, but nothing is worth this.
Exactly.
No,
And so
absolutely.
it's worth thinking about that too and being okay, how are we going to really approach these things?
Right.
I'm sad to hear that, because she had done this previously,
Right.
that now I hope that the search doesn't stop because people will just think, oh, Cho, this is what she does whenever she don't like what she have here or when her mother reprimand her, We still have to be really serious about finding our young women who go missing.
And I think it's important for everybody to know, teenagers, we all went through it. We all got told things we didn't want to be told. We all felt ways we never wanted to feel. We know sometimes it sucks being a teen. You're kind of big enough to want what you want, but you're not big enough to get what you want. You know what I mean? Just know that a lot of the things being done, it's done in love. So just stick it out. And you're so big.
And especially if that's the real reason, if the actual reason is because of the low grades, it means mommy love you and she wants you to do well. That's the reason why she's encouraging you to do well. So I'm hoping that you return home. I'm speaking to you, Rachel. You're watching this right now.
Both of you.
Go home, girls.
If that is the case, and if anybody sees them, please make contact.
955-7449.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to the. I'm impressed. I am impressed, and he was right. 955-7449. Girls, get home. All right. All right. So last up, why not Wednesday headline? Ready?
Okay.
Are we ready for
This is
it?
our part of the show.
Sir Winston Churchill's false teeth snapped up for £18,000 at auction. So Britain's wartime prime minister, who guided Britain through the Second World War after replacing Neville Chamberlain as prime minister in 1940, suffered from dental problems most of his life. Okay, so having lost several teeth during his 20s, he had up to 4 sets of teeth made for him. One of which was recently sold by the Cotswold Auction Company for £18,000, which would be a little over 3.5 million Jamaican dollars.
Yeah, bother.
No,
Interesting.
There's one thing I can tell you now.
Hey, wow.
Ooh, see me teeth.
That's wild. I wonder what do you do with that though? I guess it's just to have a part of history.
Yes, absolutely.
Look here. Me can't bother. That headline just upset me. Me can't bother. 18,000.
Hey, maybe somebody will buy your teeth. Who knows?
$0.5 million
Listen. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. That's what's coming up after the break. We can't talk about Winston and his teeth. I cannot do it. TK, thank you so much.
Bad mind.
Thank you, TK.
Imagine in the future somebody buy my teeth.
I like this. I got the khaki.
Yes, we always figure out a way.
You can't do it.
But that's it for the headlines. So
Thanks, TK. Sorry, the teeth threw me wide. Wasn't expecting that.
Oh, God.
See you right after the break.